Hello, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine Monday morning? It is 9 a.m. I am making myself a little breakfast and a couple of other things I got going on this morning. So for breakfast, I'm having myself a nice bowl. It's a little chilly. It's like 40, I'm gonna say 35, 37 degrees or so this morning. So yeah, I'm having myself a nice bowl of warm oatmeal. Do you guys like oatmeal? I'm having oatmeal with a side of Impossible sausage, vegan sausage, as well as 2 slices of whole wheat toast. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to squeeze a couple of things in. You know, time is of the essence, so I figured I'll start the breakfast and then take you through the second part of my video. So yeah, how's everybody doing this morning? How was your weekend? Did you guys get anything done? Anything exciting? Go anywhere? Clean out the fridge, get rid of them leftovers, chop up your turkeys or whatever meat you had, hams and all of that stuff, and chop it up and freeze some, or send people home with doggy bags. You know, how did your weekend go? Well, as for me, I didn't have a whole lot of leftovers. We do have some, so I am thinking I'm going to try and, I don't know, I'm gonna, like I said, there's a chicken that I made, a rotisserie baked type of a chicken I made, so I'm gonna make a chicken noodle soup out of that this morning if I have enough time, and bag that up, well, put it in little plastic containers and give it to the homeless, the less fortunate. I live right here next to a Home Depot, so sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, there's a lot of guys that stand around and wait for work for the day. So sometimes I offer them something. So, you know, there's one guy in particular that the house deals with over there. So again, it's a cold day. I may offer him a bowl of chicken noodle soup, and to whomever else that may want it. I'm also going to have myself a quick cup of coffee. Yeah. Having me a nice big breakfast this morning. I'm starving for some reason. I don't know what it is. I know what it is, my vitamins. And my doctor put me on this new pill to kind of, which is a little weird, increase my appetite, because my appetite is kind of poor. So he has put me on a pill that will kind of increase my appetite. I know people think that's probably kind of weird, because most folks are trying to lose weight and not eat. But sometimes I need a little help in eating. So yeah, so yesterday I did take one of those, so I think that's why my appetite is a little up there this morning. So I got a couple of videos that I want to kind of put out today, if I can get maybe 2 in. So you may see me with the same, you know, wear on, because I'm not into all of that trying to change outfits, because I'm doing more than one video in a day now. We're not doing all of that over here. I'm getting in what I can get in the time that I have. So yeah. Again, I'm having a cup of decaf Folgers with some dairy-free silk. The flavor is sweet and creamy, and I absolutely love it. It is my fave of the creamers. So let me wind this part down, because I can get into talking and time will just get past me. Woo, that is really hot. Really, really, really hot. So what I'm going to do with you, ladies and gentlemen, is swing you over to the next part of my video. But before I do, I just want to kind of talk quickly about what I'm doing. I soaked over, well, not really overnight. I got up around 4 o'clock this morning, and I soaked some Seamoss. So it has been rinsed thoroughly 2 times. I rinsed it, and then I poured a bottle of water in for the 4th, as well as a couple of squirts of some lemon juice to refresh it, get the sea taste out of it, and whatever's left over, salt. So now I'm going to make myself a container of Seamoss. We are in the winter months, and you know, the Seamoss has 92 minerals in it, and we should have at least, according to statistics, 102 daily vitamins and minerals a day. So with just 1 good tablespoon of Seamoss, I'm getting 92 of those vitamins in. So yeah, got a bottle of water to add to it. And today when I make it, I'm going to add cinnamon, because cinnamon is definitely good healing agent, as well as turmeric. Turmeric is good for, both are for inflammation, and you know, it's a good healing agent. So for me, if you guys remember last week, I shared that I had a sore knee. My knee has been bothering me, and my leg kind of sort of swole up from the knee down. I did go to my doctor, and I see him again on Thursday. I had to go to radiology and have an ultrasound done on my leg. So I do have the results from that, and I may share that in another video with you guys, but I'm not sure just yet. But in any event, that's why I'm going to add some additional to that 92 vitamins and minerals. So I may be topping it off with these 2 extra, and maybe bringing it to the 200, excuse me, the 102. So again, I've rinsed this 3 times thoroughly, and now I'm just going to drop it into the blender. And if you guys would see the amount that I used before it hydrated, when I tell you it was just a small in the palm of my hand. So once it swells up, it hydrates, it gives you a nice plenty bit. So I'm just going to put a couple of dashes of turmeric in there. Not a whole lot. Probably like a 1/4 of a teaspoon, and the same with the cinnamon. At first I was thinking of adding something sweet to it, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it nice and natural and just do it the way I've been doing it. So again, just a couple of dashes, probably another 1/4 of a teaspoon of, excuse me, of cinnamon. Then I'm just going to pour just a little bit of water, because I don't want it too thin. I want to keep it a little on the thicker consistency. Let's see where we are with time. We got a couple of seconds. Let me rinse off the little, whatever they call this thing that goes with the Vitamix. So you guys are familiar with Vitamix. You know they get pretty loud when they're on. So it would be nice if I had it plugged up, right? Yeah. And that's what I do not do. Excuse me. I'm just going to grab it and reposition it over here on this end to get it going. So yeah, come on with me, guys. Come on with me. We are over here on this side of the table. Well, this side of the counter now. And yeah, let me get some nice sunlight in here so you folks can see me putting together my serving for the week. Probably don't even need this. Let me just bring it down a little bit. Rinse this off. Let me bring that off, because I do not need to be chewing up this little spatula inside of my Seamoss, and then I would have a ruined batch. Oh, I can definitely smell the cinnamon in there, and it's got the yellow because of the turmeric. I may need to add just a little bit of water. I'm going to add a little bit of water because it's still a little thick and I need it to catch around the blade. See that? Just a little bit of water goes a long way. Check to see if it is at the consistency that I wanted, and it is absolutely positively just the way I want it. So we are off to a good start. Let me reposition things again back onto this side so that you guys can get a look. And all of my jars are sanitized. I wash and sanitize them for my purposes, but I'm going to rinse it again just because some folks out there are kind of, you know how they get on social media. So I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, guys, this is a week's worth of Seamoss. If you want the place where I order it from, I found these folks on Instagram. It's called Fruits and Roots. I will list their name down below. And very nice, reputable company. They also sell a lot of very nice fruits, which are in seasons throughout everywhere. They get fruits from Brazil, from Asia, from Africa. I mean, fruits come in from everywhere. So I'm glad that I only put as much as I did, a small palm-sized portion, because this actually, guys, is a week's worth of Seamoss. I don't like to make no more than a week's worth at a time because I don't want it to lose its shelf life. You know, the fresher it is, the better it is. So I try to make it a week's worth at a time. And yeah, that's what I do. So guys, let me just clean it up a little bit so I can show you the results of my labor. Got a little bit on the counter, that's okay. What I do is just take the lid, put it back on, and there you have it. Can you see it? This is a week's worth of turmeric. My lighting does not look all that great. Let me see if I can give you guys just a little bit more light here. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. Sorry about that. But I want you guys to kind of get a good look. Okay, here we go. This is 1 week's worth for me because I only use a tablespoon. Sometimes maybe a little more. Sometimes I may use it twice a day. You can use it up to pretty much like 3 times a day. But I'll use like a nice healthy tablespoon's worth. And again, it's good. I added the turmeric and cinnamon, which is good for inflammation. And again, the Seamoss is filled with 92 essential minerals. You guys can look it up online and get your own perspective on the what it does for you, what it does for ailments is, and you know, it's a natural product. It has nothing added to it but what you add to it, so you know exactly what's in it. So yeah, look it up, guys. Check it out. All right, on that note, this is the end of my video. I am coming to a close. I'm about to go sit down at my dining room table and have myself my oatmeal, my toast and sausage. So you guys, I hope you guys are having a good breakfast as well. Don't forget to drink your water. Water is very important. As a matter of fact, before I close out, What's my time? I'm already over the limit, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of this to my oatmeal, so you guys can see it. Okay, so I'm gonna close out on that note. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed and be well. Bye-bye.